GCSE students, speed, distance, time, one of the most expected topics for paper 2 and 3. Learn the calculator hacks with me.
Time. Okay, key here. You need to use the time button on your calculator. There's so many questions where you are maybe given something in hours and minutes, but you want it in kilometres per hour, for example. So you need to get used to converting between those different forms. Know your formulas, right? Personally, well, I know some teachers are against it, but I use the formula triangles. Other students have just learnt bits, but I definitely still use the speed, distance, time triangle. When they're next to each other, we're multiplying, and when they're on top of each other, we're dividing. So from that, we can get three formulas. Speed equals distance divided by time. Distance equals speed times by time. And your speed and your time, apologies, is equal to your distance divided by speed. So I've got my three formula there that I kind of need. Okay, right, what do we do now then? So we need to make sure that when we get a question, our units are in the correct form, and I'm going to show you that button on the calculator and how we do that. So here we go. A car travels 250 kilometres in 3 hours 26 minutes. Right, that's our problem. Look, we're given a time in 3 hours and 26 minutes. It wants the answer in kilometres per hour. So speed equals distance divided by time. That part should be okay. We've got our distance as 250. What we haven't got is our time in hours, and it has to be, if it wants it in kilometres per hour, we have to have the units as kilometres for distance and in hours for time. Now, 3 hours 26 minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to use this time button here. It's located here on the Aura. If you've got a Casio, I think it's a dot with 3 dashes, but it's very similar. Every time I say a unit of time, so every time I say hours or minutes or seconds, I'm going to press that button. So 3 hours 26 minutes is put in like this. 3 hours 26 minutes. Okay, press equals and it shows it down here. This just checks that you've got it correct, as you wanted it. 3 hours 26 minutes and no seconds. That's exactly what we want. Now, by pressing your fractional to decimal button or your SD button on the Casio, you will see that it first converts it into a fraction and then it converts it into a decimal for you, 3.43 recurring. Now I can use that calculation, 3.43 recurring. I'm just going to put 4.3 and then I'm going to type it like that into my calculator. So 250 divided by, I'm going to use the answer button, that is my stored answer in the calculator.